I just found it confusing, and since so many people were involved, I was just wondering if you would go through it and kind of explain what actually is happening.
Yes, I'd be happy to do that. We sent out layoff notices on March 15th, and that was to 90, I believe it's actually about 99 people, FTE, 99 FTE, saying that we possibly would have to reduce those positions. And at that time I shared with you that was due to several factors, which included Clayton Valley going charter, being uncertain about the need for staffing at some of the high schools, and then changes in master schedules and declining enrollment or increased enrollment sites. The process that we do in a layoff is that next has to go and be reviewed and have what we call a hearing, where an administrative law judge looks at the people that we put at the layoff list, looks to see, did we follow the education codes for how we selected the people? Did we honor the seniority of the staff members, the media members, so that we selected people in order of seniority? Did we follow the rules that we set out in a particular kind of service about how we were going to prioritize which people were selected as the layoff candidates? This year we had what we called a stipulated hearing, which meant that our evidence and our data of how we conducted the layoff was submitted to the judge, and then the media attorney also submitted their questions and their concerns and issues. The judge reviewed our procedures, and I'm pleased to report that in this case they found no errors. They said that all procedures had been followed per the Ed Code, and therefore they gave us permission to go ahead and do the layoff for the people that were on the layoff list. Now our hope would be, following this, that as we find that we have vacancies, we would be able to rescind some of these layoff notices, but this does authorize us to proceed with the layoff process and give the May notice to these individuals. Does that address your question?
It does. Is the administrative law judge always a part of this process?
You do have a hearing. Usually it's a public hearing. In many years you've heard us talk about we have the hearing and the media members come and speak in person at the hearing. This year the law judge reviewed the briefs that were submitted by the media attorney Ernie Tuttle and by our attorney Deb Cooksey, reviewed the facts of how we went through and identified the seniority list and identified the people that were chosen.
I would comment that I was a bit surprised because we are looking at more than 9 math teachers. We just had more than 9 math teachers and almost 15 English teachers, and that's just at the high school alone. So it seems to me we're taking kind of a deep cut there, and I'm not sure what that's based upon.
This is the list that we gave you in March, and the judge reviews the original list that we give him or her. Now we will come to the May 15th second letters that go out. If it's possible to rescind some of these before and not have to send the May 15th letter out to people, we would do that. And remember, some of the things that we were worried about in here didn't happen. We got all the QEIA funding and so forth, so we'll be able to reduce the number of FTE that actually receive letters. And we'll be able to bring people back fairly quickly, like the math teachers.
And I want that out there just to remind people that this is not a done deal, that this is a process that's fluid and that there is quick action frequently to return folks.
And we do. And last year, by June, we had everybody back. I think we had everybody off the layoff list, and we will attempt to move swiftly this year also. And we don't want to lose our people and have them be scared, so we'll move as quickly as we can.
Right, absolutely.
Do you have a motion on this item?
I move to approve the request to for the for the administrative law judges can implement the certificated layoff.
Thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Ms. Dunner, second by Ms. Mayo. Call for a vote on the item. Ms. Mayo, how do you vote?
Yes.
Ms. Dunner?
Yes.
Ms. Hanson?
Yes.
Mr. Eberhardt?
Yes.
And I vote yes. Motion carries 5-0-0.